Have you ever found yourself drifting on the softest edges of wakefulness, where the bustling world outside begins to dissolve and a new inner stillness starts to bloom? It's a gentle, almost imperceptible transformation, isn't it? This quiet unfolding of the self as it prepares for its nightly voyage into the deep, tranquil seas of sleep. Even before we fully surrender to slumber's profound embrace, there's a curious, continuous slowing that begins within the intricate pathways of our bodies and minds. A silent dimming of the bright, sharp edges of awareness. A subtle reweaving of sensations that hints at a profound, yet often overlooked magic residing within us. We slip from the active and defined contours of our busy day into a landscape where the familiar rhythms of waking life become wonderfully pliable, like soft clay beneath a potter's gentle, shaping hands, ready to be molded by the quiet currents of rest. Consider for a moment the common, wondrous miracle of deep sleep. It is a state of profound physiological rest, where your breath deepens, your heart rate slows its steady beat, and your muscles release their hold, becoming soft and yielding. In this precious embrace, your body performs its silent, essential work of repair and restoration, mending the subtle wear of the day, replenishing its precious stores of energy, and consolidating the delicate threads of memory. While your conscious mind may feel utterly absent, drifting in realms unknown, a vast, complex symphony of biological processes continues, unseen and unhurried. This is not idleness, but a deeper, more profound form of activity, a quiet, continuous hum of life, diligently working to sustain your very being. Think of an ancient, tranquil lake, its surface perfectly still under a vast, dark sky. Beneath this calm exterior, countless unseen currents continue their slow, perpetual flow, carrying nutrients, shaping the lakebed, and sustaining the myriad forms of life that reside in its depths. The surface stillness is merely a reflection of a deeper, enduring movement. Our body in deep sleep is like this lake, outwardly still, yet inwardly teeming with the quiet, vital processes that ensure its continued vitality. This ability of complex biological systems to enter states of profound deceleration, to seemingly pause their active engagement with the world while maintaining their fundamental essence, is a testament to the remarkable ingenuity of life itself. It suggests a deep, inherent wisdom within all living things, a capacity for profound rest that serves as the foundation for vibrant awakening. But now, let us consider a fundamental presence that often escapes our notice, yet underpins the very fabric of the cosmos: dust. Not the dust that gathers on your shelves, but the microscopic, ethereal dust that permeates the universe. Imagine a quiet sunbeam streaming into a darkened room, and you see countless tiny particles dancing, suspended in the air. Each one is a speck, seemingly insignificant, yet together they create a shimmering visual, a testament to subtle movement in apparent stillness. This is the dust of our everyday world, microscopic fragments of stone, skin, pollen, and countless other terrestrial materials. Each tiny mote, seemingly lifeless aminin, is carried by the gentlest air currents, swirling and settling in quiet patterns. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. If even the dust in our homes holds such subtle, pervasive presence, what about the dust of the cosmos? What if the microscopic, ethereal particles scattered across the vastness of space hold ancient secrets, carrying whispers from the very dawn of time and linking us to the grand, cosmic dance of creation? This isn't about magical influence, but about recognizing the exquisite, often surprising, interconnectedness of energy, matter, and the subtle rhythms that shape all of existence, on scales far grander and far more minute than our human senses can perceive. It's a profound dialogue that has been humming within the very fabric of reality since the beginning of the cosmos. A symphony of unseen forces orchestrated by gentle, pervasive energies. Imagine the vivid landscape of a dream, where you find yourself observing these cosmic dust motes not as mere specks, but as silent, ancient travelers. You might see a single tiny particle drifting through immense cosmic voids, having journeyed for billions of years from a distant star. Or you might witness countless such particles gathering in vast, dark clouds, slowly, patiently coalescing, like countless tiny seeds awaiting the warmth of creation. In the dream, these journeys feel utterly natural, unconstrained by the usual complexities of waking life. The dream world, in its very essence, highlights the mind's profound ability to envision how immense complexity and vital creation can arise from the simplest of starting points, from the gentle interplay of fundamental cosmic materials, hinting at a more profound, pervasive form of cosmic genesis. This suggests that even the grandest beginnings, like that of our universe, might have emerged from quiet, almost imperceptible origins, from a deeper flow of interconnected processes within existence itself. The dust of the cosmos, often called interstellar dust, is incredibly sparse compared to the vast emptiness of space. If you were to collect all the dust particles in a cubic kilometer of interstellar space, they might barely fill a thimble. Yet, collectively, this dust plays an absolutely vital role in the universe. It's composed of tiny, solid particles, typically smaller than a micrometer 1/1,000,000th of a meter, made of elements like carbon, silicon, oxygen, and iron, along with traces of ice. These are the precious remnants of ancient stars, the quiet ashes of stellar lives, scattered across the cosmos. Consider the intricate web of processes that shape even the simplest cosmic dust grain. It's not a uniform, inert particle. It might have once been part of the outer layers of a dying star, gently ejected into space, or it could have formed in the cold, dense conditions of a molecular cloud. These tiny grains are continuously absorbing and re-emitting light, subtly interacting with the pervasive energies of the cosmos. Similarly, the myriad processes within our cells, from the flow of fluids to the cellular interactions, are orchestrated by countless subtle environmental cues and internal rhythms. The stardust grain, in its very essence, hints at how profound complexity and essential beauty can arise from the simplest of starting points, from the gentle interplay of fundamental cosmic materials. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry: what stories do these tiny stardust grains hold? If the cosmos is a living archive, what whispers can we discern from the very dust that fills its vastness? These cosmic dust motes are far more than simple particles. They are silent storytellers, holding within their stillness the profound echoes of the universe's ancient past, patiently recording a grand, rhythmic dance that has unfolded over billions of years. 1. The birthplaces of stars and planets. These dust grains are crucial ingredients in the formation of new stars and planets. While gas makes up most of the mass in nebulae, the dust acts as a crucial cooling agent, allowing dense gas clouds to radiate away energy and collapse under gravity to form new stars. Furthermore, within the swirling protoplanetary disks around young stars, these dust grains gently collide and stick together, slowly growing larger and larger, eventually forming pebbles, then boulders, then planetesimals, and finally, planets. The very ground beneath your feet, and indeed every atom in your body, began its journey as one of these tiny stardust grains. This is a testament to the fact that even the most massive and luminous objects in the universe owe their existence to the quiet, patient work of these unassuming particles. 2. The carriers of heavy elements. The dust grains are primarily formed in the atmospheres of dying stars like red giants, or in the violent aftermath of supernova explosions. It's in these stellar furnaces that heavier elements, everything beyond hydrogen and helium, are forged. When stars reach the end of their lives, they gently release these newly created elements, often incorporated into dust grains, back into interstellar space. This process of cosmic recycling ensures that successive generations of stars and planets are progressively richer in heavier elements. The very building blocks of complex chemistry and, ultimately, life. The stardust grains are the silent couriers, continuously transporting the raw materials for life across unimaginable cosmic distances, connecting ancient stellar deaths to future planetary births. 3. Cosmic climate regulators. On galactic scales, these dust grains play a subtle but important role in regulating the climate of molecular clouds. They absorb ultraviolet and visible light from nearby stars, then re-emit this energy as infrared radiation heat. This cooling effect helps regulate the temperature of the gas clouds, allowing them to remain cold and dense enough for star formation to occur. It's a delicate balance, an unseen hand gently adjusting the cosmic thermostat, ensuring that stellar nurseries maintain the optimal conditions for new stars to ignite. 4. Shields for molecules. Within dense molecular clouds, dust grains also act as tiny, protective shields. They block the harsh ultraviolet radiation from nearby stars, which would otherwise easily destroy fragile organic molecules. This shielding allows complex chemistry to unfold on the surfaces of these grains, where molecules can gently interact and build ever more intricate structures. These surfaces can act as tiny cosmic factories, catalyzing chemical reactions that would otherwise be difficult in the cold. Sparse vacuum of space. The very building blocks of life, like amino acids and nucleobases, are thought to have formed, at least in part, on the surfaces of these stardust grains, before being delivered to young planets by comets and asteroids. This contemplation of the deep slumber of cosmic dust and its profound implications for understanding the origins and evolution of the universe is not meant to stir alarm or uncertainty. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing complexity that underlies even apparent simplicity. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our human-centric view of scale is but one perspective, and that deeper, more fundamental truths, operating in the quiet of invisible cosmic processes, constantly shape our experience. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of these humble particles, even if we don't fully understand their language. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of existence and the nature of reality itself. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of your own deep slumber and the gentle whispers from the deep slumber of cosmic dust bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within all living things, silently working to perceive, to adapt, and to exist in harmony with their internal and external environments. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to actively solve the grand mystery of stardust grains. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's profound consistency and the Earth's ancient, rhythmic pulse. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool night air. You are safe, you are warm, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic fluidity. All is calm, all is clear, as the whispers from the deep slumber of dust guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As the soft whispers from the deep slumber of dust gently recede, and the subtle contours of our familiar waking world gradually soften into a tranquil twilight, we are invited to consider a deeper, more profound landscape, the vast and intricate expanse of primordial elements. Imagine, if you will, the cosmos not as a dazzling display of countless twinkling stars and vibrant galaxies, but as an immense, tranquil ocean, its depths stretching beyond human comprehension, filled with diffuse ethereal wisps of the very first simplest building blocks of matter. These were the fundamental ingredients, born from the universe's fiery inception, quietly gathering within a pervasive, luminous mist, like sunlight filtering through a soft morning haze, hinting at immense structures yet to fully coalesce. We often perceive the universe as being filled with a bewildering array of complex structures and substances, the vibrant colors of nebulae, the solid rocks of planets, the intricate molecules of living organisms. But in the earliest moments after the Big Bang, approximately 13.8 billion years ago, the universe was profoundly simpler. It was an incredibly hot, dense, and remarkably uniform soup of fundamental particles quarks, leptons, and their antimatter counterparts, along with the force-carrying particles that mediated their interactions. As the universe began to gently expand and cool, a profound cosmic alchemy unfolded, leading to the formation of the very first, simplest atoms. Think of an ancient master artist preparing their canvas before creating a magnificent painting. They don't immediately apply vibrant colors and intricate details. Instead, they begin by laying down a foundational layer, a subtle wash of the most basic hues, patiently allowing it to dry before the true work of art begins. Similarly, the early universe, after its initial fiery genesis, underwent a crucial period where it synthesized its most fundamental constituents. Within the first few minutes after the Big Bang, as the universe rapidly expanded and cooled, the conditions became just right for the simplest atomic nuclei to form through a process called Big Bang nucleosynthesis. This leads us to a gentle and profound inquiry. What were these primordial elements? And how did they emerge from the universe's fiery beginning, forming the raw material for everything that followed? The answer lies in the elegant interplay of fundamental forces and precise temperatures in the first moments of cosmic existence. Consider the immense heat and density of the early universe. In the first seconds, it was too hot for even atomic nuclei to exist stably. It was a plasma of fundamental particles. But as the universe gently expanded, it cooled rapidly. By the time it was about a minute old, the temperature had dropped enough for protons, which are hydrogen nuclei, and neutrons to begin to form. For a fleeting few minutes, these protons and neutrons engaged in a cosmic dance of fusion, forming the nuclei of the lightest elements. The primary element formed was hydrogen. Imagine it as the simplest, most abundant thread in the universe's grand tapestry, composed of a single proton and a single electron. This was the overwhelming majority of ordinary matter produced in the Big Bang. Next came helium. Through nuclear fusion, two protons and two neutrons gently fused to form a helium nucleus, a slightly heavier and more complex atomic structure. A tiny amount of lithium. The next lightest element was also formed in this primordial crucible. But the process stopped there. The universe continued to expand and cool too rapidly for heavier elements like carbon or oxygen to form in significant quantities. It was like a very quick, efficient cosmic kitchen, capable of baking only the lightest and simplest ingredients before the heat dissipated. The resulting composition of the early universe, after this primordial cooking, was remarkably simple, approximately 75% hydrogen, 25% helium, and trace amounts of lithium by mass. This fundamental ratio, this pervasive recipe of the lightest elements, is one of the most powerful and beautifully precise predictions of the Big Bang theory. Confirmed by meticulous observations of the most ancient and pristine gas clouds in the distant universe, it's like hearing a very specific, pure melody in the symphony of the cosmos, confirming the exact tuning of its earliest moments. The gentle haze here refers to the diffuse, formless nature of these primordial elements for hundreds of millions of years after their creation. After Big Bang nucleosynthesis, the universe entered a period known as the Cosmic Dark Ages. During this time, the universe was filled with this uniform, neutral hydrogen and helium gas. There were no stars, no galaxies, and no brilliant sources of light beyond the faint afterglow of the Big Bang itself, the cosmic microwave background. The universe was transparent, but it was profoundly dark. a vast, featureless cosmic fog of the lightest elements. The haze obscures not an absence, but a subtle fullness, a continuous cosmic exhalation and inhalation that defines the universe's dynamic nature, patiently waiting for something grander to begin. This haze of primordial elements was the raw material, the silent canvas, upon which all future cosmic complexity would be painted. It was from these diffuse, simple atoms that gravity would patiently sculpt the first stars, the first galaxies, and eventually the intricate structures of the universe we see today. The hydrogen and helium, seemingly inert in their primordial haze, held the boundless potential for all future light, all future life, all future forms. The very stars that illuminate our night sky, and every atom in your body that isn't hydrogen, ultimately trace their lineage back to these primordial elements and the subsequent stellar forges that transformed them. This contemplation of the primordial elements and the gentle haze surrounding their profound origins and ubiquitous presence is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of insignificance. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing simplicity from which all complexity arises. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our human-centric view of matter is but one perspective, and that the universe, at its most fundamental level, is built from a few elegant, pervasive ingredients, patiently waiting to combine and transform. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their ancient language, for within those whispers might lie profound insights into the grand tapestry of creation. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of this gentle haze of primordial elements envelop you. Feel the vastness of the early universe, the quiet hum of hydrogen and helium atoms diffusing through space, and the boundless possibilities that lay dormant before the first stars ignited. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of boundless potential and enduring mystery to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's fundamental chemistry and its pervasive potential for life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of primordial elements. All is calm, all is clear, as the gentle haze of life's foundational ingredients guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of cosmic origins, softly moving through the subtle haze of primordial elements, we now approach a profoundly ancient and majestic realm, the fiery stellar forges. Imagine, for a quiet moment, that the twinkling stars adorning the night sky are not merely distant points of light, but vast, silent cosmic furnaces, ceaselessly engaged in an alchemical dance of creation. These are the birthplaces of the very elements that compose our bodies, our planet, and indeed, all known life. Their gentle, the pervasive glow carries with it echoes from a time long before our sun was born, whispers of the raw materials of existence, patiently forged in the fiery hearts of ancient celestial giants. We often perceive stars with a sense of wonder at their luminous beauty, perhaps contemplating their immense distances, but in the heart of these stellar nurseries, a profound cosmic alchemy unfolds. Stars, like our own sun, are born from vast swirling clouds of hydrogen and helium gas, the primordial elements we just contemplated. Under the immense persuasion of gravity, these gases slowly collapse, becoming incredibly dense and hot, igniting the silent fire of nuclear fusion. This is the process where lighter atomic nuclei gently fuse together to form heavier ones, releasing a tremendous, continuous outpouring of energy that makes the stars shine. Think of an ancient master blacksmith working at their forge with immense patience and skill. They take simple raw materials like rough iron ore and, through intense heat and powerful shaping, transform them into beautiful, complex tools and intricate works of art. The stars are like these cosmic blacksmiths. In their fiery cores, hydrogen nuclei gently fuse to form helium. As stars age, particularly those far more massive than our Sun, they undergo further stages of fusion, progressively building heavier elements. Helium fuses to form carbon. Carbon fuses to form oxygen, and so on, up to the element iron. Each step in this process is a quiet testament to the star's immense internal pressure and heat, a delicate balance between gravitational compression and outward thermal pressure, ceaselessly working to create the very building blocks of the universe. This continuous internal creation, hidden beneath a star's luminous surface, is a symphony of subatomic interactions, forging new elements in its patient, fiery heart. However, the story of these elements doesn't end within the star's radiant core. For stars far more massive than our Sun, those 8 times the Sun's mass or more, their long, luminous lives culminate in a spectacular, final act, a supernova explosion. Imagine a colossal cosmic flower, blooming with unimaginable brilliance, and then gently scattering its precious pollen across the vast cosmic garden. This is a supernova, a violent yet profoundly generative event. In the immense temperatures and pressures generated during this final collapse and explosion, elements heavier than iron, including gold, silver, uranium, and even the phosphorus and sulfur vital for life are forged. These heavier elements can only be created in the extreme conditions of a supernova, a brief, fleeting moment of ultimate cosmic power. The star, in its magnificent demise, releases these newly created elements, along with its lighter ones, into the cosmic ocean, dispersing them across unimaginable distances. This grand dispersal seeds the interstellar medium, making it richer and more complex for future generations of stars and planets. These elements, ejected from the stellar forges and carried on the gentle currents of cosmic winds, drift through the vast interstellar medium for eons. They become the raw material for future generations of stars and planets. Our own solar system, including our Earth and every atom in our bodies except for the hydrogen, which is primordial, is composed of these star stuff elements. The oxygen we breathe, the carbon that forms the backbone of our DNA, the iron in our blood, the calcium in our bones, all were forged in the fiery hearts of ancient stars that lived and died billions of years before our Sun even existed. This implies a profound cosmic connection, a gentle whisper that the raw materials for life are not unique to Earth, but are universal ingredients, scattered like shimmering dust across the boundless cosmic canvas, carried by its vast, silent currents, making all life truly children of the stars. The echoes from these distant stellar forges are the very elements themselves, found ubiquitously throughout the universe. When we observe the spectral lines of distant galaxies, we see the unique chemical fingerprints of these elements, confirming their widespread presence. Every atom has a unique spectral signature, like a unique musical note it sings when energized. By analyzing the light from distant objects, we can identify these elemental notes and deduce the composition of stars, gas clouds, and even the atmospheres of exoplanets. The fact that carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus, the key constituents of DNA and proteins, are among the most abundant elements in the cosmos, is a powerful yet gentle hint that the conditions for life to emerge might be equally widespread. It's like discovering that the very building blocks of a masterpiece are found in abundance across countless distant lands, suggesting that other beautiful creations might have bloomed there too, all made from the same cosmic clay. This understanding of cosmic nucleosynthesis, the creation of elements in stars and supernovae, and their subsequent dispersal is crucial to our story. It reveals that the universe is a grand, continuous cycle of creation and recycling. Matter is constantly being processed, refined, and redistributed. The birth of a star is an act of creation, its life is an act of alchemical transformation, and its death is an act of profound cosmic generosity. This process ensures that the raw materials for future generations of stars and planets are progressively richer in heavier elements. The very building blocks of complex chemistry and, ultimately, life. It's a continuous, self-sustaining process, a testament to the universe's inherent creativity, endlessly renewing itself through the lives and deaths of its brilliant stars. The pursuit of understanding these stellar forges is driven by immense scientific precision and a profound sense of wonder. Astronomers use powerful telescopes to observe nebulae where stars are forming, analyze the light from dying stars, and study the remnants of supernova explosions. Astrophysicists build complex computer models to simulate the extreme conditions within stellar cores and the dynamics of stellar deaths. This patient, meticulous work allows us to decipher the ancient story written in starlight and cosmic dust, revealing the grand symphony of element creation that has played out across billions of years. This contemplation of the distant stellar forges and the vastness of their creative power is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of insignificance. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing possibility that the universe is a profoundly fertile ground, endlessly recycling its materials to create new forms of beauty and complexity. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our very being is deeply intertwined with the grand processes of stellar evolution, and that the universe is a symphony of forces, constantly playing, always orchestrating new forms of beauty and complexity. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their ancient language. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the grand tapestry of creation and the slumbering fire that would eventually ignite. This understanding of the invisible breath of the cosmos, from its primordial origins to the creation of heavy elements and stars, is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and pervasive than we might ever fully grasp, a continuous masterpiece of dynamic self-organization occurring across the vastness of space and time. The echoes from the fiery stellar forges are a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for spontaneous creation and its fluid, timeless dance of elements, patiently waiting to give rise to new forms of existence. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of these distant stellar forges envelop you. Feel the vastness of time and space, the quiet hum of ancient stars creating the very elements of life, and the gentle dispersal of these elements across the cosmic ocean. There is no urgency here. No need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of boundless potential and enduring mystery to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's creative power and its pervasive potential for life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent echoes from the fiery stellar forges. All is calm. All is clear, as the profound stillness of cosmic creation guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of cosmic origins, softly moving through the echoing whispers from the fiery stellar forges, we now turn our attention to the profound and intricate connection that binds the very essence of cosmic dispersal and renewal, the woven fabric of stellar winds and supernovae. Imagine, for a quiet moment, our entire universe not as a collection of isolated, static lights, but as a vast, shimmering tapestry, impossibly intricate and endlessly flowing. Its countless patterns the birth of new stars, the formation of planets. The very chemistry of life are all subtly orchestrated, in part by immense ethereal and incredibly powerful streams of gas and dust ejected from dying stars. This isn't chaos, but a dance of profound interconnectedness, a silent ballet where the death of one celestial giant subtly reshapes the cosmic landscape. Providing the raw materials for future creation, we often perceive stars as fixed, distant points of light, eternally shining in the darkness, existing in splendid isolation. But the gentle gaze of modern astrophysics reveals a far more dynamic and astonishing truth. Stars are not merely static beacons. They are active participants in a grand cosmic cycle, continuously interacting with their environment, shedding their material, and influencing the very fabric of space with their energetic output. This continuous process of stellar emission and explosive death is the very essence of cosmic dispersal and renewal, creating a vast flowing system of matter and energy that defines the universe's invisible breath. Think of an ancient master weaver at their loom, creating an impossibly intricate and vibrant tapestry. Each individual thread, on its own, is simple a mere strand of color or texture. But when countless threads are intricately interwoven, following a precise, harmonious pattern, they collectively form a magnificent, detailed image. The beauty, the story, the very essence of the tapestry is not in any single thread, but in the relationships and interactions between them, in the way they intertwine and flow together. The universe, that grand tapestry, is woven from countless luminous threads of stars and galaxies, but it is the powerful, pervasive threads of stellar winds and the dramatic bursts of supernovae that fundamentally dictate the distribution and recycling of elements. Ensuring the continuous creation of new patterns in the cosmic weave. The primary threads in this dynamic weave are the continuous outflow of material from stars, known as stellar winds. Imagine a star not just as a static beacon of light, but as a gentle, continuous fountain, perpetually ejecting streams of charged particles and elements into the space around it. These stellar winds are powerful flows of gas, primarily hydrogen and helium ions, protons, and electrons, along with tiny traces of heavier elements forged in the star's core. These particles are pushed away from the star by the immense pressure of its radiation and its powerful magnetic fields, creating a pervasive cosmic breeze. Our own sun, for example, constantly emits the solar wind, a continuous stream of charged particles that gently extends throughout our solar system. Traveling at hundreds of kilometers per second, this solar wind interacts with the magnetic fields of planets, creating phenomena like Earth's beautiful auroras, the northern and southern lights, when deflected particles interact with our atmosphere. This is like a quiet, continuous exhalation from the star, subtly shaping its immediate cosmic neighborhood, carving out vast bubbles and influencing the dynamics of planetary magnetospheres. However, the scale of stellar winds varies dramatically with the star's mass. Stars much larger and hotter than our sun, known as massive stars, produce incredibly powerful and fast stellar winds, often millions of times stronger than the solar wind. These strong winds can visibly sculpt the surrounding interstellar medium, blowing giant bubbles and cavities in the gas and dust clouds from which new stars are born. These colossal bubbles, often hundreds of light years across, are like vast, ethereal cosmic sculptures, continuously being shaped by the persistent breath of massive stars, revealing the immense power of these continuous flows. These powerful winds also gently enrich the interstellar medium with elements like carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen, which were formed in the star's interior during its long, luminous life. This leads us to a gentle and profound inquiry. How do these stellar winds, along with the dramatic phenomenon of supernovae, act as cosmic weavers, dispersing elements and shaping the universe's continuous cycle of creation? The answer lies in their capacity for widespread dispersal and profound enrichment. The culmination of a massive star's life is a spectacular and profoundly generative event, a supernova explosion. Imagine a colossal cosmic flower blooming with unimaginable brilliance for a fleeting moment, and then gently scattering its precious pollen, the very building blocks of new worlds and new life, across the vast cosmic garden. This is a supernova, a violent yet profoundly creative act of cosmic dispersal. When a massive star exhausts its nuclear fuel, its core collapses catastrophically under its own immense gravity, leading to an enormous explosion that can briefly outshine an entire galaxy. In the immense temperatures and pressures generated during this final collapse and explosion, elements heavier than iron, including precious elements like gold, silver, uranium, and crucially, the phosphorus and sulfur vital for DNA and proteins are forged. These heavier elements can only be created in the extreme conditions of a supernova, a brief, fleeting moment of ultimate cosmic power and creation. The star, in its magnificent demise, releases these newly created elements, along with all the lighter ones forged throughout its life, into the vast cosmic ocean, dispersing them across unimaginable distances at incredible speeds. This grand dispersal seeds the interstellar medium, making it progressively richer and more complex for future generations of stars, planets, and potentially life. It's like a finely crafted tool, designed with only the necessary components, making it incredibly effective and durable, capable of performing its essential cosmic function with understated grace. The profound elegance of cosmic recycling lies in its ability to generate all the building blocks of existence through a self-sustaining, continuous cycle. Driven by the dramatic yet beautiful ends of massive stars, the woven fabric of stellar winds and supernovae refers to this continuous process of enrichment and dispersal. Stellar winds constantly, gently infuse the interstellar medium with the products of nuclear fusion throughout a star's life. Supernovae, meanwhile, provide the grand, periodic bursts that create and violently scatter the heaviest elements. This two-pronged mechanism ensures that the raw materials for future generations of stars and planets are progressively richer in all the elements of the periodic table. Our own solar system, including our Earth and every atom in our bodies except for the primordial hydrogen and helium, is composed of these star-stuff elements, a direct legacy of ancient stellar deaths that occurred billions of years before our sun even existed. The interstellar medium, the vast space between stars, is the canvas upon which these processes unfold. It is a diffuse mixture of gas and dust, continuously shaped by stellar winds, supernova shockwaves, and the gentle gravitational pull of galaxies. These cosmic flows are dynamic and complex, creating vast bubbles, filaments, and molecular clouds. The enrichment by stellar winds and supernovae ensures that new molecular clouds form with a higher abundance of heavy elements, providing the necessary ingredients for rocky planets, and eventually, complex life. It's a silent, ceaseless process, a testament to the dynamic interplay between the life and death of stars and the evolution of their cosmic environment. The pursuit of understanding these stellar dispersal mechanisms is driven by immense scientific precision and a profound sense of wonder. Astronomers use powerful telescopes to observe stellar winds, study supernova remnants, and analyze the composition of molecular clouds. Astrophysicists build complex computer models to simulate the extreme conditions within stellar cores and the dynamics of stellar deaths, tracing the dispersal of elements. This patient, meticulous work allows us to decipher the ancient story written in starlight and cosmic dust, revealing the grand symphony of element creation and recycling that has played out across billions of years, a continuous performance of cosmic renewal. This contemplation of the woven fabric of stellar winds and supernovae, and the vastness of their creative and transformative power, is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of insignificance. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing possibility that the universe is a profoundly fertile ground. endlessly recycling its materials to create new forms of beauty and complexity. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our very being is deeply intertwined with the grand processes of stellar evolution, and that the universe is a symphony of forces, constantly playing, always orchestrating new forms of beauty and complexity. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their ancient language. For within those whispers might lie profound insights into the grand tapestry of creation and the slumbering fire that would eventually ignite. This understanding of the invisible breath of the cosmos, from the elements formed in stellar forges to their dispersal by winds and supernovae, is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and pervasive than we might ever fully grasp, a continuous masterpiece of dynamic self-organization occurring across the vastness of space and time. The woven fabric of stellar winds and supernovae is a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for spontaneous creation and its fluid, timeless dance of elements, patiently waiting to give rise to new forms of existence. Guided by this fundamental, unseen bridge of cosmic dispersal, as you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of this woven fabric of stellar winds and supernovae envelop you. Feel the subtle dance of profound transformation at the very heart of stellar life and death. The quiet hum of matter recycling, and the countless shimmering interactions constantly unfolding. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of interconnectedness and subtle flow to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's creative power and its pervasive potential for life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic creation. All is calm, all is clear, as the woven fabric of stellar winds and supernova guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we gently drift deeper into the serene landscape of cosmic origins, softly moving through the woven fabric of stellar winds and supernovae, we now approach a fascinating threshold, the delicate boundary where scattered remnants of ancient stars begin their slow, patient dance of reassembly, forming the very cradles of new celestial life. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a tranquil lake at dusk, its surface perfectly still. On one side, the shore is illuminated by the familiar, comforting lights of brilliant supernovae, signaling the dramatic end of massive stars and the pervasive glow of stellar winds, carrying material outward. But stretching out into the serene darkness of the lake is an expanse where the first, almost imperceptible gleam of a distant lighthouse begins to appear, its light reaching across the vastness to hint at the profound, yet often overlooked process of cosmic rebirth, the formation of stellar nurseries, vast, cold clouds of gas and dust where new stars and planets patiently gather from the ashes of the old. This gentle, shimmering light is akin to the quiet, nuanced understanding that even in the seemingly empty void, the universe is continuously creating, perpetually weaving new celestial bodies from the elements forged in its ancient past. In our everyday waking experience, when we gaze up at the night sky, we see countless stars scattered across a seemingly vast, empty blackness. We might perceive the brilliance of individual stars as static, isolated entities. This intuitive understanding simplifies our perception of the cosmos. However, the gentle gaze of modern astronomy and astrophysics, meticulously observing and analyzing the faint emissions from vast interstellar spaces, reveals a far more sophisticated and interconnected reality. where even the emptiness between stars is teeming with the raw materials for future creation. The vast majority of ordinary matter in the cosmos exists not in brilliant, visible stars, but as diffuse gas and dust, stretching across immense distances within and between galaxies. This is the material from which new cosmic structures are born, like the subtle, unseen threads waiting to be woven into a new tapestry. Recall our earlier contemplation of the primordial elements, hydrogen and helium forged in the Big Bang, and the heavier elements like carbon, oxygen, silicon, iron, and the life-giving phosphorus and sulfur forged in the fiery hearts of ancient stars and dispersed by spectacular supernova. These elements, in the form of atoms, molecules, and tiny solid particles, the stardust grains, drift through the vast interstellar medium, the cosmic ocean between stars. They are the precious cosmic pollen, awaiting a new opportunity to coalesce and bloom into new celestial flowers. This leads us to a gentle but profound inquiry. How do these scattered remnants of cosmic history, these invisible atoms and tiny stardust grains, eventually gather into vast cosmic nurseries? And what subtle forces orchestrate their transformation into new stars and planets? The answer lies in the slow, persistent persuasion of gravity and the unique properties of these interstellar clouds. Think of an ancient, perfectly built stone cottage, standing strong and seemingly independent. Most of the time, its internal warmth is generated by a steady, gentle fire within its hearth. But imagine if, far beyond its walls, countless tiny specks of dust and gas were silently drifting, constantly moving. Over immense spans of time, an unseen force begins to gently draw these specks together, causing them to slowly coalesce into a vast, cold, and dark cloud, where the warmth from the individual particles is barely perceptible. This immense dark cloud is akin to a molecular cloud or nebula, the true stellar nursery. These are regions of space where the density of gas and dust is significantly higher than average, though still incredibly tenuous by earthly standards. They are cold, often just a few degrees above absolute zero, and their very coldness is crucial. Consider the intricate dance of atoms and molecules within these cosmic clouds. The gravitational pull, while incredibly weak for individual particles, becomes cumulatively significant over vast volumes of space. Tiny, infinitesimal fluctuations in density within the cloud, remnants from the early universe, act as gravitational seeds. Over millions of years, gravity begins to gently attract these slightly denser regions, drawing in more and more hydrogen, helium, and stardust grains, patiently gathering the raw materials for future celestial giants. As these regions contract, they become even denser, and gravity's grip subtly strengthens, leading to a slow, inexorable collapse. It's like a quiet, continuous hum of internal strength, causing these delicate components to withstand an unimaginable squeeze, preparing them for their eventual fiery destiny. The role of dust grains in these nurseries is particularly fascinating and crucial, acting as subtle architects and facilitators of life. While gas makes up the vast majority of the mass in these molecular clouds, the tiny solid dust grains play several vital, often unseen, roles. 1. Cooling agents. As the gas cloud begins to contract under gravity, it heats up. For the collapse to continue, this heat must be radiated away, allowing the gas to become colder and denser. Dust grains are remarkably efficient at radiating away heat in the infrared spectrum. They act like tiny cosmic radiators, absorbing energy from the gas molecules as they collide, and then re-emitting it as infrared light that escapes the cloud. This subtle cooling effect allows the gas to become cold and dense enough for gravity to continue its work, leading to the formation of stars. It's like a silent, pervasive air conditioner, gently bringing down the temperature of a vast cosmic room, enabling its transformation. 2. Chemical catalysts. The surfaces of dust grains act as tiny, frozen laboratories, providing sites where atoms and simple molecules can gently stick and react. forming more complex molecules that would be difficult to create in the sparse vacuum of space. For example, like hydrogen atoms can gently stick to dust grains and combine to form molecular hydrogen H2, a crucial ingredient for star formation. Even more complex organic molecules, the very building blocks of life like amino acids and nucleobases, are thought to form on these dust grain surfaces, protected from harsh radiation. These are the earliest stirrings of cosmic chemistry, silently occurring on the surface of these unassuming particles. 3. Seeds for planet formation. Within the swirling disks of gas and dust that form around young protostars known as protoplanetary disks, stardust grains are the literal seeds of future planets. These tiny grains, carried by the subtle currents within the disk, gently collide and stick together, accumulating into larger and larger clumps. This process, known as accretion, is a patient, gradual growth from microscopic specks to pebbles, then boulders, then planetesimal small, rocky bodies, and eventually full-sized planets. Our own Earth formed from countless such collisions and gentle accumulations of stardust grains, a profound testament to their role as the fundamental building blocks of worlds. It's like a quiet, continuous snowstorm, where individual snowflakes gently collide and stick, slowly building a vast, coherent snowdrift. The reflecting light from the edge of cosmic nurseries is the subtle, yet pervasive light that illuminates these processes. Molecular clouds themselves are often dark and opaque to visible light because the dense dust absorbs it. However, they are often seen as dark silhouettes against brighter emission nebulae, which are glowing clouds of ionized hydrogen energized by nearby young stars. More directly, these nurseries reflect and scatter the faint light from distant stars and the diffuse glow of the Milky Way, creating reflection nebulae. This reflected light, often appearing as soft, ethereal blue hues, allows astronomers to map the distribution of dust and gas in these star-forming regions, revealing their intricate structures and the subtle activity within. It's like a faint, shimmering distortion in the light that reveals an unseen, immense object, hinting at the profound activity within its quiet depths. The birth of a star within these nurseries is a slow, patient process, a slumbering fire waiting to ignite. As the central clump of gas and dust grows denser and denser under gravity's persuasion, its core temperature and pressure slowly rise. This period, which can last for hundreds of thousands of years, is one of immense potential. Eventually, the core becomes hot and dense enough for nuclear fusion to gently ignite, marking the birth of a true star. The moment of ignition is not a violent explosion, but a transition to a stable, self-sustaining reaction, releasing immense light and heat. The subsequent light from these new stars then further illuminates and sculpts their birth nurseries, completing a grand cycle of creation and illumination. The implications of these processes are deeply profound. It tells us that the universe is not just a collection of existing stars, but a dynamic, self-renewing system, continuously recycling its materials to create new forms of beauty and complexity. The stardust grains are the tireless laborers in this cosmic ballet, constantly moving, transforming, and participating in the grand process of cosmic genesis. Our very existence and the existence of our planet is a direct result of the patient work of these tiny, ancient particles, guided by gravity and shaped by the cycles of stellar life and death. This contemplation is not meant to be daunting or to stir alarm about the vastness of space. Instead, it offers a profound sense of wonder and gentle insight. It invites us to appreciate the astonishing elegance of the universe's design, recognizing that even the most profound aspects of existence, like the emergence of new stars and planets, arise from fundamental principles that are both simple and beautiful, orchestrated by the subtle dance of tiny particles. It encourages us to cultivate a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of cosmic processes, for within those whispers might lie profound insights into the rhythms of creation and the nature of all existence. This contemplation is not meant to be daunting, but rather deeply humbling and profoundly wondrous. It suggests that the universe is far more elegant and enduring than we might ever fully grasp, a continuous masterpiece of dynamic consistency occurring across the vastness of space and time. The reflecting light from the edge of cosmic nurseries is a testament to the universe's astonishing capacity for spontaneous creation and its fluid, timeless dance. Even in its most seemingly inert forms, as you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of this reflecting light from the edge of cosmic nurseries bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within these vast clouds of gas and dust, silently working to gather matter and to gently form new stars and planets. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to rush into the unknown or to grasp at immediate answers. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's profound, creative power and its boundless potential for luminous life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from the calm surface of a tranquil mountain lake. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic potential. All is calm, all is clear, as the reflecting light from the edge of cosmic nurseries guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our serene journey into the intricate core of cosmic creation, softly moving through the reflecting light from the subtle edge of cosmic nurseries, we now turn our attention to the fascinating dance that unfolds within the swirling embrace of nascent solar systems, the silent, continuous process by which stardust grains gently accrete and grow into colossal, harmonious planets. Imagine, for a quiet moment, our familiar universe not as a chaotic scattering of isolated cosmic dust, but as a vast, tranquil ocean, its depths continuously swirling with countless subtle ripples. Each ripple represents a tiny collision, a gentle sticking, a gradual accumulation of microscopic particles, orchestrating the formation of immense, rotating spheres of rock, gas, and ice. These are the unseen waves, the gentle, yet powerful forces interacting within the swirling protoplanetary disks, shaping the very currents of planetary birth, all part of the universe's invisible, pervasive, gravitational architecture. We have contemplated how stardust grains, the remnants of ancient stellar deaths, gather within vast, cold nebulae, which then gently collapse to form new protostars. Around these young, still-forming stars, a profound transformation occurs. The remaining gas and dust, instead of falling directly into the protostar, settle into a flat, rotating disk, the protoplanetary disk. This disk, appearing like a vast, shimmering cosmic platter, is where the next grand act of cosmic creation quietly unfolds, the birth of planets. It is a place of immense activity, yet much of it is incredibly slow, patient, and subtle, driven by countless tiny interactions. Think of an ancient master builder laying down an invisible, immensely strong framework before a grand city is constructed. The city's roads, buildings, and parks will then be built upon and around this hidden scaffold, guided by its underlying structure. Similarly, within a protoplanetary disk, the stardust grains, along with the surrounding gas, are the raw materials for future worlds. The subtle forces within the disk orchestrate their slow, patient gathering, building solid planets from ephemeral dust. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. How do these tiny, unassuming stardust grains, remnants of ancient stellar forges, gently combine and grow into the immense, diverse planets that populate our universe? The answer lies in the slow, persistent pull of gravity and the delicate, continuous process of accretion. Consider a single microscopic stardust grain within the protoplanetary disk. It's not static. It's constantly orbiting the young protostar, gently colliding with countless other grains. In the very early stages of planet formation, these collisions are often gentle, allowing the grains to stick together like tiny, ethereal snowflakes. This process, known as coagulation, is facilitated by electrostatic forces like static cling and the inherent stickiness of the dust grains themselves. Over time, these tiny grains slowly, patiently accumulate, growing into larger and larger aggregates from microscopic clumps to pebbles, then to small rocks, and eventually to boulders. This is the initial gentle phase of accretion, a continuous process of building from the very small. Think of a vast, tranquil pond with countless tiny, shimmering particles suspended within it. If these particles were subtly attracted to each other, they would slowly, imperceptibly begin to clump together, forming larger and larger aggregates, perhaps eventually becoming small stones. This is akin to the early stages of planet formation. The protoplanetary disk itself is like that pond, and the stardust grains are its tiny, building block particles. The subtle interactions and gentle collisions between them, driven by inherent physical properties, lead to the slow, patient accumulation of mass. As these dust aggregates grow larger, eventually reaching sizes of a few meters or kilometers, their own gravity begins to play a more significant role. Now, instead of relying primarily on electrostatic forces, these larger bodies, called planetesimals, begin to attract each other gravitationally. This is where the process becomes even more powerful. Collisions between planetesimals, while sometimes energetic, are often gentle enough for them to merge, slowly building ever larger protoplanets. This phase of gravitational accretion is a long, patient dance of cosmic billiards, with countless small bodies gently colliding and coalescing, slowly clearing paths in the protoplanetary disk and growing into the majestic planets we know. The ripples of planet formation are profound because they highlight the delicate balance of forces and the immense timescales involved. This process is not instantaneous. It spans tens of millions of years. For a giant planet like Jupiter, it might take a few million years to form its massive core, while for a rocky planet like Earth, it could take 10 to 100 million years for its core to grow and sweep up most of the surrounding planetesimals. This long, patient dance is a testament to nature's unhurried artistry, building worlds from diffuse dust. The composition of the protoplanetary disk also dictates the type of planets that form. Closer to the young protostar, where temperatures are higher, only rocky and metallic dust grains can condense. This leads to the formation of rocky terrestrial planets like Earth and Mars. Farther out, beyond a certain frost line, where temperatures are cold enough, volatile compounds like water ice, methane ice, and ammonia ice can also condense. This allows for the formation of gas giants and ice giants, which accumulate vast amounts of gas and ice around a rocky core, growing to immense sizes. The subtle temperature gradients within the disk are thus vital threads, guiding the composition and size of the planets that are eventually born. The role of the central star, the protostar, is also crucial. Its intense radiation and powerful early stellar winds can clear away much of the remaining gas and dust from the protoplanetary disk over time. This dispersal of gas essentially shuts off the planet formation process, leaving behind a nascent solar system with its newly formed planets orbiting in relatively clear paths. This is like a quiet, continuous exhalation from the young star, subtly clearing its nursery, allowing its planetary children to orbit unimpeded. The ripples of dark matter's embrace, while primarily influential on galactic scales, also subtly contribute to the environment in which planet formation occurs. The presence of dark matter halos influences the distribution of gas and dust within early galaxies, indirectly affecting the density of star-forming regions and the initial conditions of protoplanetary disks. While dark matter doesn't directly participate in the sticky collisions of dust grains, its pervasive gravitational scaffolding sets the grand cosmic stage upon which these more delicate planetary dances unfold. This understanding of planet formation as a process occurring amidst the ripples of a protoplanetary disk, guided by countless gentle collisions and the patient persuasion of gravity, is profoundly beautiful. It suggests that our familiar home, Earth, is not a unique, instantaneous creation, but the result of a long, intricate, and common cosmic process. It challenges our intuitive sense of solidity, revealing that even planets are born from ephemeral dust, slowly coalescing over immense spans of time. It reinforces the idea that the universe is a continuous cycle of creation and recycling, transforming the remnants of ancient stars into new worlds and potentially new life. This contemplation of the ripples amidst planet formation and the vast invisible presence of stardust grains and subtle gravitational forces is not meant to stir alarm or a sense of insignificance. Instead, it invites a deeper appreciation for the intricate web of existence and the astonishing mysteries that lie beyond our immediate perception. It's a gentle nudge to recognize that our human-centric view of planetary origins is but one perspective, and that the cosmos is far richer, more subtly complex, and infinitely more profound than we typically allow ourselves to imagine. It calls for humility and a quiet curiosity, a willingness to listen to the whispers of the universe, even if we don't fully understand their silent, unseen language, for within those whispers might lie profound insights into the grand tapestry of creation, revealing its hidden architects. As you drift deeper into the quiet stillness, let the image of these gentle ripples forming new planets envelop you. Feel the vastness of the protoplanetary disks, the quiet hum of countless stardust grains gently colliding and sticking, and the immense gravitational forces patiently sculpting new worlds. There is no urgency here, no need to grasp at concrete answers. Simply allow the profound sense of boundless potential and enduring mystery to wash over you, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wonder of the universe's unseen architecture and its pervasive potential for order. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a wisp of mist in the cool, dawn air. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle and persistent hum of cosmic change. All is calm, all is clear, as the ripples of planet formation guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our serene journey into the intricate core of cosmic creation, softly moving amidst the ripples of planet formation, we now direct our attention to a profound and continuously unfolding process that shapes the very essence of existence, the tree of life's chemistry. Imagine, for a quiet moment, a colossal, ancient tree, its roots deeply embedded in the most fundamental laws of chemistry and physics, its trunk stretching through unimaginable eons of cosmic evolution, and its countless branches continuously unfurling. Each new leaf represents a delicate molecule, a subtle chemical bond, a quiet reaction that attempts to shed light on the elusive nature of life's origins and its pervasive presence throughout the universe. The insights we gather about how the very building blocks of life, the organic molecules, form in the vastness of space and are delivered to young planets, are like falling leaves from this magnificent tree, each carrying a quiet whisper of the long, patient story of cosmic biochemistry and life's universal roots. We often perceive life as a phenomenon unique to Earth, a precious, fragile anomaly in the vast, cold cosmos. Our biochemistry, with its intricate DNA, proteins, and cells, can seem incredibly complex and specialized, leading us to believe that the conditions for its emergence must be equally rare. However, the gentle gaze of astrochemistry and astrobiology Meticulously observing and analyzing the chemical composition of interstellar space reveals a far more sophisticated and interconnected reality. The very molecules that form the foundation of life as we know it are not unique to our home planet. They are ubiquitous throughout the universe, forming naturally in environments that might seem utterly inhospitable. Think of a gentle breeze rustling through an ancient forest. Each leaf, while part of the same tree, might carry a unique pattern of veins or a subtle variation in color. These are the diverse scientific observations, the meticulous laboratory experiments, and the intriguing theoretical models that astrochemists and astrobiologists gently employ. When some of these reveal the astonishing presence of complex organic molecules in interstellar clouds, on distant comets, or within meteorites molecules like amino acids, the building blocks of proteins or nucleobases. The components of DNA, it's like a particularly striking leaf falling from the tree, catching our attention and inviting deeper examination. These are not definitive proofs of alien life, but rather intriguing insights, nudging us towards new pathways of understanding and encouraging further patient investigation into the fundamental roots of life's chemistry. The very essence of what drives this endless branching of the tree of life's chemistry lies in our insatiable human curiosity about our origins and our place in the universe. When we ask fundamental questions like, where did life's ingredients come from? Or is life a cosmic imperative? It prompts scientists to develop ingenious methods that can detect these subtle molecular whispers across immense cosmic distances, to analyze their composition, and to understand the conditions under which they form. Consider the pioneering studies of interstellar molecular clouds, those vast, cold, dark regions between stars. These clouds, the same stellar nurseries where new stars and planets are born, are teeming with a surprisingly rich and diverse array of organic molecules. Astronomers use powerful radio telescopes and infrared telescopes to detect the faint radio emissions or infrared absorption lines emitted by these molecules. They have identified simple organic molecules like water, carbon monoxide, ammonia, methanol, and even more complex ones like ethanol alcohol, formaldehyde, and various nitriles. These detections are remarkable because these molecules are forming naturally in space, often under conditions extreme cold, low density that are very different from earthly laboratories. This suggests that the basic processes of organic chemistry are universal. It's like having a special kind of ear, capable of hearing the deepest, most pervasive hum of cosmic chemistry, revealing its silent dance of molecular creation. These detections are like new, delicate leaves unfurling on the tree of life's chemistry, providing continuous, invaluable data on the universe's ceaseless molecular creativity. Beyond the interstellar medium, the study of meteorites and comets provides crucial direct evidence of complex organic chemistry in our own solar system. Meteorites are fragments of asteroids that fall to Earth, preserving pristine material from the early solar system. Scientists have meticulously analyzed these ancient rocks and found them to contain a wide variety of organic molecules, including over 80 different types of amino acids, some of which are found in Earth's proteins, and others that are not. Similarly, comets, often described as dirty snowballs, contain vast amounts of water ice, frozen gases, and dust. Spacecraft missions that have sampled comets have detected complex organic molecules, including simple amino acids and other precursors to life's chemistry. These celestial messengers are like tiny, perfectly preserved time capsules, carrying the chemical building blocks of life from the outer reaches of our solar system, demonstrating that these ingredients were present even before Earth fully formed. This leads us to a gentle, profound inquiry. How do these complex organic molecules, forged in the depths of space or delivered by cosmic travelers, then become the building blocks of life on young planets? The answer lies in the concept of panspermia, the idea that life, or its building blocks, can travel through space or, more subtly, in the continuous delivery of these preformed molecules to nascent worlds. Imagine a young, newly formed planet, still cooling and accreting material from its protoplanetary disk. It is continuously bombarded by countless comets, asteroids, and meteorites throughout its early history. These impacts, often seen as violent events, are also profoundly generative. They deliver vast quantities of water, along with the preformed organic molecules, the amino acids, nucleotides, and fatty acids that were synthesized in space or on other celestial bodies. This is like a continuous, gentle rain of cosmic ingredients, falling onto the surface of a young, forming world, seeding its primordial oceans with the very components needed for life to emerge. The threads of life's chemistry are thus woven not just on Earth, but throughout the cosmos. The elements themselves are universal, forged in stars. Simple organic molecules form naturally in interstellar space. More complex organic molecules are found on comets and meteorites, and these molecules are then delivered to young planets, providing a ready supply of building blocks. This suggests a profound continuity between cosmic chemistry and terrestrial biology. Life, in this view, is not a unique, isolated event, but a natural consequence of the universe's inherent chemical creativity. Given the right planetary conditions, it's like discovering that a beloved, intricate tapestry, while woven on Earth, used threads that originated from countless different, distant lands, each contributing its unique color and texture to the whole. The challenges in fully understanding and precisely mapping all the pathways of life's cosmic chemistry are complex and ongoing. The concentrations of these molecules in space are often incredibly low, and the conditions for their formation and preservation are extreme. However, the gentle persistence of researchers around the globe continues to push the boundaries of our capabilities. International collaborations, leveraging ground-based radio observatories like the Atacama Large Millimeter, Sciapo Submillimeter Array ALMA, space-based infrared telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope, JWST, and meticulous laboratory analysis of meteorites, share data and expertise, contributing to a global network of monitoring and understanding. This continuous scientific vigilance allows for a deeper appreciation of the astonishing complexity of cosmic chemistry and enhances our capacity to decipher the universe's grand cycles of matter and energy. This exploration of the tree of life's chemistry and the insights it offers about the profound, hidden origins of biological building blocks is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a definitive answer that simplifies the mysteries of life. Instead, it offers a profound sense of wonder and gentle insight. It suggests that the phenomenon of life is far more intrinsically linked to the cosmos than we might typically imagine, deeply intertwined with the universe's boundless chemical potential. It reminds us that our understanding of life is constantly expanding, like the steady, silent growth of a mighty tree, reaching ever higher, branching into unforeseen forms. Each new leaf a testament to our capacity for discovery and our commitment to understanding our cosmic home. From its earliest moments to its grandest structures, revealed through its pervasive chemistry, this contemplation of the endless tree of life's chemistry, with its diverse branches reaching into the unknown, is not meant to be daunting. Instead, it offers a profound sense of awe at the ingenuity of human science and the astonishing complexity of the universe's processes. It reminds us that our understanding of biological phenomena is constantly expanding, like the steady, silent growth of a mighty tree, reaching ever higher, branching into unforeseen forms. Each new leaf a testament to our boundless curiosity and our role as careful observers of life's cosmic roots. As you drift deeper now, let the image of this vast, growing, endless tree of life's chemistry bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless activity within the universe, silently working to form, to transform, and to deliver the very ingredients of life, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to actively solve the grand mystery of abiogenesis tonight. Simply allow this beautiful, internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of the universe's profound chemical artistry and its pervasive potential for life. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from the calm surface of an ancient lake. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep. Cradled by the gentle, like persistent hum of cosmic potential, all is calm, all is clear, as the falling leaves from the tree of life's chemistry guide you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As we continue our tranquil journey into the quiet wonders where life's chemistry softly intertwines with the grand tapestry of cosmic creation. Having moved through the falling leaves of insightful research, we now arrive at a deeply soothing and profoundly beautiful idea, the notion that the very essence of universal existence, even amidst its boundless diversity and astonishing complexity, might arise from a state of glorious simplicity. It's like the gentle and spontaneous laughter of a child, pure and unforced, revealing a profound truth in its effortless joy. We often associate profound phenomena like the emergence of life from simple elements, the formation of vast planets, or the intricate organization of entire galaxies with incredibly intricate, elaborate mechanisms. But what if the most elegant explanations, the most harmonious integrations of physical and biological principles, and even the very spark of being, bloom from foundational concepts so simple, so beautifully concise, that they whisper of an underlying unity across all scales of existence? Imagine, if you will, a vast open field bathed in the soft, diffused light of dawn. The field appears simple in its expansive form, a canvas of quiet earth, yet it holds countless seeds beneath its surface, each containing an elegant, compressed blueprint for life. When the conditions are just right, when the soil is soft, the light diffused, and the air still, these seeds effortlessly sprout, drawing on unseen water and nutrients, growing into a riot of diverse, vibrant life. The immense complexity and breathtaking beauty of the blossoming field arise not from an endless set of predetermined instructions for each individual plant, but from the simple, underlying potential of each seed, combined with the harmonious, fundamental laws of growth. This reveals a glorious simplicity, profound power, and boundless connection are often quietly waiting, hidden within simple beginnings. Our journey through the story of Stardust grains points to a similar, elegant principle. We have traced how hydrogen and helium, the first elements, were born in the Big Bang. We've seen how stars, those cosmic forges, patiently fuse these light elements into heavier ones like carbon, oxygen, and iron. Then, in their magnificent demises, they scatter these precious elements across the cosmos in spectacular stellar winds and supernova explosions. These are the stardust grains, the microscopic particles of ordinary matter, ubiquitous throughout the universe. The glorious simplicity lies in the idea that these very same fundamental stardust grains, created through a relatively simple set of stellar processes, can lead to the vast complexity of planets, the intricate chemistry of life, and ultimately, conscious beings capable of pondering their own origins. Think of an intricate piece of music. The music itself, its melody, harmony, rhythm, and emotional impact is not created by an overwhelming cacophony of sound. Instead, it arises from the precise arrangement of a limited set of notes, played with specific timing and intensity. The power and beauty lie not in the sheer number of elements, but in the elegant relationships between them, in the harmonious way they combine. Similarly, the ability of diffuse clouds of gas and tiny stardust grains to coalesce into brilliant stars and complex planets isn't about complex, isolated interventions for each particle. It's about pervasive, smoothly distributed influences like gravity and simple electrostatic forces that follow simple, universal laws, ensuring the overall cosmic harmony. This is the very essence of glorious simplicity in action, a multitude of simple components atoms, molecules, dust grains, working in harmony, yielding a profound, complex outcome like the stable formation of worlds and the emergence of intricate biochemistry. This glorious simplicity suggests that the laws governing the formation of elements, the building of planets, and the genesis of life are incredibly efficient and robust. Consider the process of nucleosynthesis within stars, where lighter elements are gently fused into heavier ones. This process, governed by the fundamental forces of physics, is the universe's primary element factory. It's a continuous, self-sustaining process that requires only the basic properties of atomic nuclei and immense gravitational pressure. The very fact that all the diverse elements on the periodic table can be systematically built from simple hydrogen and helium through a series of predictable and elegant nuclear reactions is a profound testament to the simplicity underlying immense complexity. This is not a chaotic, random process, but a fundamental, graceful dance of atomic nuclei operating under immense heat and pressure, following innate physical laws that are distilled to their purest, most effective form. The crucial act of cosmic recycling further highlights this glorious simplicity. When massive stars reach the end of their lives and explode as supernovae, they release the elements forged in their cores and during the explosion itself, scattering them into the vast interstellar medium. This dispersal is a simple, yet profoundly important, act of enrichment, providing the raw materials for future generations of stars, planets, and, potentially, life. The journey from hydrogen to stardust, from stardust to planets, and from planets to life is a continuous, self-organizing cycle powered by a few fundamental forces. It's like a finely crafted tool designed with only the necessary components, making it incredibly effective and durable, capable of performing its essential cosmic function with understated grace. The profound elegance of cosmic recycling lies in its ability to generate all the building blocks of existence through a self-sustaining, continuous cycle, turning apparent destruction into profound creation. Consider the elegance of nature's designs: a spiral in a seashell, the branching pattern of a tree, the delicate symmetry of a snowflake. These intricate forms arise from simple, recursive rules applied repeatedly. Nature does not compute every intricate detail. Rather, it allows complexity to emerge from underlying simplicity. The potential for life, forming from the universal elements carried by stardust, embodies this natural elegance. The ability for life to emerge from a specific arrangement of these ubiquitous chemical elements, and then to self-replicate and evolve into boundless diversity. Hints that the universe's creative process relies on fundamental, simple laws to generate its boundless forms. It's the quiet laughter of universal existence, finding strength in its elemental grace, a beautiful testament to the power of economy and purpose. The pursuit of understanding cosmic origins, stellar evolution, and the fundamental chemistry of life often leads scientists to seek this glorious simplicity. When we strip away layers of superficial detail about how planets form or how complex organic molecules appear, and find a fundamental, elegant principle such as the simple stickiness of dust grains in a protoplanetary disk, or the inherent self-assembly properties of amino acids that explains vast phenomena, that is when true understanding blossoms. The very fact that something as diffuse and seemingly simple as stardust can give rise to the astounding complexity of planets and the intricate beauty of life speaks to a deep, pervasive elegance in the design of cosmic systems. The existence of our living world, born from these humble cosmic particles, is a powerful example of this elegance, demonstrating that the very core of universal existence is built on robust, foundational principles of simple, yet profound, organization rather than endless layers of overcomplication. It's a whisper that the universe, in its grand design, finds profound strength and beauty in its elemental, unified principles of harmony and relation. This understanding offers a profound sense of reassurance and wonder. It suggests that the cosmos, despite its vastness and complexity, is fundamentally coherent and deeply interconnected. The concept of universal elements and cosmic recycling, rather than being a source of chaos or a frightening anomaly, can be viewed as an elegant expression of the universe's inherent unity, a testament to its fluid nature and its capacity for long-term stability through profound, unseen processes. It tells us that even in the face of immense cosmic distances, there is an underlying order, a quiet strength derived from the simple yet powerful dance of fundamental interactions. This recognition can bring a deep calm, knowing that underlying the apparent complexities of the universe, there is a harmonious, efficient design, a whisper of a universal language that speaks of simplicity and enduring cosmic balance. Our own existence, like a small part of this grand cosmic tapestry, finds its profound meaning within this pervasive, unified dance. A glorious, simple truth. As you drift deeper now, let the gentle laughter of universal elements, born from glorious simplicity, bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless harmony of the universe, silently working to unfold its grand design, guided by its elegant, fundamental principles of creation and recycling. Even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate, there is no need to grasp at every intricate detail of cosmic formation or element synthesis. Simply allow this beautiful internal work of contemplation to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of underlying cosmic elegance and the boundless capacity for universal order. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from a calm field at dawn. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic potential. All is calm, all is clear, as the quiet laughter of universal elements guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest, as our tranquil journey through the quiet wonders of universal elements softly continues. Having embraced the glorious simplicity from which boundless creation blooms, we now turn our gaze towards an even more expansive and deeply reassuring concept, the lullaby of cosmic dust's eternal journey. We often perceive dust as inert, settling quietly on surfaces, or as a mere ephemeral component of the vast cosmos. But what if, gently guided by the unfolding principles of cosmic recycling and the profound ubiquity of matter, every tiny stardust grain is an inseparable part of a continuous, rhythmic dance, perpetually transforming, flowing, and carrying its subtle imprints across the entire universe, linking all existence in an unending celestial ballet. It's like a serene river, not just flowing from a single source to a definitive sea, but eternally cycling within a boundless, unseen ocean, its waters ever moving, ever transforming, its ripples connecting every drop to the whole, participating in an enduring cosmic dance woven by the very fabric of existence. Imagine, for a quiet moment, the entire universe breathing, a vast, living entity with its own profound rhythms that unfold over immense stretches of time. From its fiery birth, the cosmos has been perpetually engaged in a grand act of creation and organization, forging the very elements of life within the hearts of stars and scattering them across unimaginable distances. These stardust grains, rich with the elements essential for life, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, and others gently coalesce into new solar systems, forming planets that, if conditions are just right, can become cradles for new forms of life. This is the essence of cosmic dust's eternal journey, a continuous, interconnected web of matter and energy that spans across galaxies, a grand, universal tapestry woven from the same fundamental threads, echoing the patterns of life on Earth, and constantly participating in the universe's great, invisible breath. The very fact that our bodies, our planet, and indeed all visible matter are composed of these same stardust grains is a profound whisper from this eternal journey. It suggests that the definition of self is far more complex and inclusive than we once imagined. We are not just biological machines, we are intricate energetic systems, deeply reliant on the harmonious interplay between our own internal rhythms and the pervasive vibrations of the universe. This profound coexistence has evolved over eons, leading to a symbiotic relationship where the subtle energetic shifts of our planet and the sun nurture our well-being, influencing our cells, our nervous system, and ultimately our state of health and consciousness. This is not about control, but about a shared existence, a mutual dance that resonates across all scales of being, revealing a deep, ancient connection to the cosmic cycles of energy, making us feel truly at home in the vastness. Think of a gentle breeze carrying countless tiny dandelion seeds across a vast meadow. Each seed holds the potential for new life, and if it lands on fertile ground with the right amount of sunlight and moisture, a new plant will sprout. It draws its sustenance from the earth and the sun, eventually returning its energy when it decays, continuing the cycle. The stardust grains are much like those resilient seeds, scattered across countless stellar nurseries, waiting for the right planetary soil and conditions to gently take root and bloom into new forms of being. This continuous seeding and potential flourishing of life across the cosmos, through the ceaseless recycling of stardust, is the very essence of cosmic dust's eternal journey. Always adapting, always subtly shifting its composition in a grand, harmonious flow, aligning with universal conditions, and participating in the ceaseless inhale and exhale of cosmic matter, ensuring that life in all its forms is forever a part of the universe's pervasive rhythm. This understanding challenges our conventional anthropocentric view of life as solely an earthly phenomenon, or of matter as static. It suggests that wisdom is not confined to human thought, but is also embodied in the boundless ingenuity of nature, in its capacity to devise myriad forms of existence under vastly different conditions. The pervasive presence of interstellar and intergalactic gas and dust, those vast clouds that fill the space between stars and galaxies, are the very lungs of this cosmic biosphere. They inhale vast amounts of raw material, drawing it into galaxies to form new stars and planets, and stars in their brilliant lives and spectacular deaths. Exhale vital, life-enriching elements and continuous streams of light and radiation back into this cosmic medium, allowing the cycle to continue. It's a profound humbling, reminding us that we are but one delicate leaf on a vast, unimaginably ancient, and ever-growing tree of cosmic life, connected to every other leaf, seen or unseen, through this universal breath of light and matter. Participating in a grand, harmonious cosmic dance, the eternal journey of cosmic dust can be broken down into several profound phases, each a testament to its ceaseless flow. 1. Stellar birth and death, creation and dispersal. The journey begins in the hearts of ancient stars, where hydrogen and helium are fused into heavier elements. When massive stars die in spectacular supernova explosions, or when smaller stars gently shed their outer layers, they eject vast quantities of these newly forged elements, along with pre-existing dust grains, into interstellar space. This is the moment when stardust is truly born and dispersed, like countless tiny seeds cast across the cosmic winds. 2. Interstellar drift, the long sleep. These stardust grains then embark on a long, silent journey through the vast, cold, and empty regions between stars. They drift for millions, even billions of years, encountering subtle magnetic fields, faint radiation, and occasional encounters with other dust grains or gas atoms. This is a period of profound cosmic stillness for the dust, a long slumber where they patiently await their next grand roll. 3. Molecular cloud incorporation. The gathering. Eventually, due to gravity's subtle persuasion, these drifting dust grains and the surrounding gas begin to gather into vast, cold, dense molecular clouds. The stellar nurseries, The dust grains act as crucial catalysts for the formation of molecular hydrogen and other complex organic molecules, by providing surfaces for atoms to gently stick and react. They also act as cooling agents, allowing the gas to become dense enough to collapse. This is the phase where the stardust gathers its strength, preparing for its next act of creation. 4. Protoplanetary disk formation. The swirl of potential. As a molecular cloud collapses, it forms a young protostar at its center, surrounded by a swirling protoplanetary disk of leftover gas and dust. The stardust grains within this disk begin to gently collide and stick together. This is the accretion phase, where tiny grains become pebbles, then rocks, then boulders, and eventually, kilometer-sized planetesimals. The disk is like a cosmic potter's wheel, patiently spinning the raw materials of future worlds. 5. Planet formation. The grand construction. Over tens to hundreds of millions of years, these planetesimals continue to collide and merge, building ever larger protoplanets. The continuous accumulation of stardust grains, driven by gravity, eventually leads to the formation of solid, rocky planets like our Earth, or the cores of gas giants. The stardust is now no longer diffuse. It is a fundamental part of a solid world, shaping its very mountains and valleys. 6. Incorporation into life. The ultimate transformation. This is perhaps the most astonishing phase of the stardust journey. On planets like Earth, the same elements carried by stardust carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus, sulfur, and countless others become the very building blocks of life. These elements, delivered to the young Earth by comets and asteroids which are rich in stardust and organic molecules, form the complex chemistry of DNA, proteins, and cells. Every atom in your body, except the primordial hydrogen, has embarked on this same cosmic journey, transformed from the heart of an ancient star into the living, breathing essence of your being. The stardust continues its journey within you, participating in your biological processes, your thoughts, your dreams. 7. Recirculation. The return. When life on a planet eventually ceases, its atoms and molecules, including the stardust that formed them, return to the Earth's cycles. Geological processes like volcanism can release some elements back into the atmosphere. Erosion and subduction can recycle matter back into the Earth's mantle. In a cosmic sense, like even stars eventually return their material to the interstellar medium. The cycle is never truly broken. It is a continuous flow, a perpetual cosmic breath, ensuring that the stardust is forever on its journey, endlessly transforming and participating in the grand narrative of existence. The pursuit of understanding this eternal journey of cosmic dust is driven by our most advanced tools, the silent, patient sentinels of space telescopes and the intrepid robot probes. Telescopes peer back in time and across immense distances, analyzing the light from stellar nurseries and dying stars, discerning the composition of interstellar clouds. Robot probes meticulously explore comets, asteroids, and other planets, seeking direct evidence of stardust and its role in planetary and potentially biological formation. Each piece of data, each new observation, adds another delicate leaf to our understanding of this magnificent journey, strengthening our collective comprehension of our cosmic origins. This lullaby of cosmic dust's eternal journey brings a profound sense of peace and belonging. It tells us that we, too, are part of this grand, continuous flow of energy and matter, intricately linked not just to our planet, but to the very unfolding of the cosmos itself. Our individual lives, with their joys and sorrows, are precious notes within an eternal symphony that echoes the universe's own vast existence. Even as our own biological journeys unfold, the essence of our being, the subtle information that defines us, flows back into the larger cycle of existence, contributing to the tapestry of life that continues through countless forms and countless ages, always in harmony with the universe's grand, slow dance. There is no ultimate end, only transformation, a gentle continuation within the boundless rhythm of the universe, where existence is as pervasive as starlight and as eternal as time itself, endlessly renewing itself. This perspective is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a philosophical puzzle. Instead, it invites a deep sense of acceptance and serenity. It encourages us to surrender to the natural rhythms of creation, of emergence and adaptation, of cosmic seeding and planetary blossoming, knowing that they are all part of a larger, harmonious design orchestrated by the universe itself. The gentle presence of stardust and the profound ubiquity of life's building blocks serves as a beautiful, profound reminder of nature's enduring wisdom. Its quiet promise of interconnectedness in the face of immense complexity, a timeless lullaby from the cosmos's heart, whispering of boundless existence and universal life, always participating in the grand, continuous journey of stardust. As you drift deeper now, let the image of cosmic dust's eternal journey bring you profound peace. Feel the quiet, ceaseless rhythm of existence within and around you, encompassing emergence, transformation, and profound interconnectedness, intimately linked to the universe's own long breath, even as your conscious thoughts begin to softly dissipate. There is no need to grasp at control or to fear the unknown. Simply allow this beautiful, internal understanding to unfold, carrying you deeper into a state of profound peace and restoration. Let your breath be soft and even, a tranquil rhythm that guides you further into relaxation. With each inhale, draw in the quiet wisdom of life's eternal flow, a marvel of continuous cycles, in harmony with its living essence. With each exhale, release any lingering tension, allowing it to dissipate like a gentle mist rising from a calm river. You are safe, you are held, and you are gracefully dissolving into the quiet, boundless space of sleep, cradled by the gentle, persistent hum of cosmic dust's eternal journey. All is calm, all is clear, as the lullaby of life's enduring journey, nestled within the cosmos's deep rhythms, guides you into the deepest, most restorative rest. As our gentle journey through the intricate wonders of cosmic creation softly draws to its close, we arrive at the most serene of moments, the quiet transition into deep, restorative sleep. We've explored the whispers from the deep slumber of dust, illuminated the gentle haze of primordial elements, and listened to the echoing potentials from the fiery stellar forges. We've floated upon the woven fabric of stellar winds and supernovae, bathed in the reflecting light from the edge of cosmic nurseries, and navigated amidst the ripples of planet formation. We've gathered the falling leaves from the tree of life's chemistry and embraced the glorious simplicity of universal elements. Finally, we were cradled by the lullaby of cosmic dust's eternal journey. Now, in this profound stillness, we draw a final, soothing connection between the subtle, pervasive influence of stardust grains and the grand, continuous dream of our own existence within the boundless, living cosmos. Imagine, for a final, comforting moment, your entire being not just as a collection of separate functions, but as a vast, living symphony, perpetually playing a unique and intricate melody, just as your conscious mind yields to the rhythms of sleep, allowing for repair and renewal. So too does the universe, through countless cycles of formation, life, and transformation, endlessly bring forth new forms of being. The very existence of stardust grains, the infinitesimal remnants of ancient stars, the silent architects of planets, and the fundamental building blocks of all life is not a dramatic, urgent problem to be solved, but rather a soft whisper from this cosmic dream, a testament to reality's profound ability to persist, to transform, and to continually unfold across boundless stretches of time and existence, with much of its essence remaining beautifully veiled, always offering new layers of depth, always connecting the oldest past to the newest present. The enduring mystery of these humble dust motes, comprising the very material that fuels star birth and galaxy evolution, is a beautiful, if somewhat humbling, reminder of the vastness of the unknown. It tells us that the spark of existence, once manifested, possesses an inherent drive to continue, to find conditions that allow it to emerge, to adapt, and to ultimately persist, even if its foundational components seem utterly small. The gentle inquiry into the journey of Stardust reinforces a deep principle. Reality is not easily defined or contained within simple boxes. It finds ingenious ways to manifest through diverse forms and states of being, a testament to its intrinsic power. The enduring enigma of cosmic dust only deepens the beauty and complexity of this grand existence, transforming what could be a void of understanding into a field of endless wonder and profound awe, revealing immense potential hidden beneath a seemingly simple particle. Think of a cherished family heirloom, perhaps a delicate antique locket passed down through generations. It might be tucked away in a dusty drawer for years, seemingly forgotten, but its value, its history, its very essence remains intact, waiting for the gentle hand that will rediscover it, polish it, and bring its story back into the light. The journey of every carbon atom, every oxygen molecule, every iron particle within your very being, each of which was once a stardust grain, forged in a distant star, journeying through interstellar space and coalescing into our planet, these are like these heirlooms of cosmic knowledge, often unnoticed by our casual gaze, but faithfully recorded within the fabric of our existence, subtly guiding our path and defining our very composition. This isn't a threat. It's a profound connection to a deep, shared cosmic history, a testament to the universe's capacity for enduring creation, a gentle reassurance that existence finds its way to continue beyond any perceived limitations of our current understanding, reaching into realms we can only softly imagine in perfect, unified stillness. This perspective encourages us to view our own lives, our relationships, and the vast cosmos not with a sense of limitation, but with a deeper sense of humility and boundless possibility. It highlights the profound interconnectedness of all things matter, energy, space, and time, and the pervasive influence of these ancient cosmic particles. It whispers that the universe has its own long rhythms, its own cycles of formation and transformation, far grander than our human timescales. Our role, then, is to approach these unfolding phenomena with respect, with careful observation, and with a gentle understanding of their holistic nature, ensuring that our presence honors the intricate harmony within this living world and recognizes the profound, dynamic processes that shape it. We are not just living on the Earth, we are living from the stars, intimately connected to the grand cosmic dance of creation and recycling. The lessons from the story of stardust grains extend beyond astrophysics. They speak to the enduring spirit of transformation and continuity that characterizes all of existence. Throughout its long history, the universe has persevered through countless cycles of stellar birth and death, continuously creating and recycling its components to build ever more complex structures, including life itself. It is a reaffirmation that, in the face of perceived emptiness, existence does not simply cease, it transforms, it adapts, and it continues. A persistent, enduring dream woven into the very fabric of reality, forever holding new layers of discovery and profound depth. We are, quite literally, made of stardust that has embarked on an eternal journey, and that journey continues within us. This understanding is not meant to be a source of anxiety or a prediction of dramatic peril. Instead, it offers a profound sense of peace and infinite potential. It suggests that your existence, in all its forms, from the smallest atom inherited from a supernova to the grandest conscious thought, is rooted in an enduring cyclical process, continuously transforming and persisting within the embrace of a universe that is far vaster and more intricate than we can fully grasp. You are not an isolated being. You are an integral thread in this vast, living tapestry, woven from the same enduring essence of matter, energy, and cosmic history that allows galaxies to coalesce and life to flourish. Your place is within this peaceful, ongoing cosmic dream, a dream of constant subtle communication and boundless possibility, where the unknown is as comforting as the known, and every particle of dust contributes to the beauty of the overall pattern. As you now prepare to surrender fully to the embrace of sleep, let any remaining thoughts drift away like tiny, luminescent dust motes in the quiet, inner expanse. There is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go. The journey through the fascinating story of stardust grains has prepared you, softening the edges of your perception, blurring the rigid boundaries between what is inanimate and what is living, between the distant past and the present moment, between individual existence and the universe's grand, enduring dream. Feel the profound weightlessness as your body relaxes deeper and deeper into the surface beneath you. Each breath is a gentle wave, carrying you further from the shores of wakefulness and into the boundless ocean of rest. The stars above, those ancient, distant suns, are now softly closing their eyes, mirroring your own descent into tranquility. Your mind, too, is settling, its deep processes working peacefully in the background, preparing you for the deepest, most restorative slumber, where all mysteries find their gentle, unified rest, embraced by the cosmic silence. Allow the concept of the universe's unending dream, woven with the profound influence of its stardust grains, to be the ultimate lullaby, a comforting truth that embraces you. Its vastness is now your warmth, its cycles your peace, its mysteries your quiet wonder. You are dissolving gently into this grand cosmic dream, merging effortlessly with its currents, becoming one with the quiet, profound sleep of the dust and the boundless, nurturing embrace of the living cosmos itself. Rest now, deeply and peacefully. Let the silence of the cosmos fill your being. You are loved, you are safe, and you are drifting into the most restorative of sleeps, held within the vast, soft dream of the universe itself, where all existence finds its gentle, peaceful rest, and the stardust continues its eternal dance.